Spring Branch Education Foundation was created to enhance the quality of education for every student in Spring Branch Independent School District. Spring Branch ISD provides its diverse student population with a high-quality and innovative public school education. The foundation also provides donors a vehicle for making tax-deductible gifts to the district for enrichment programs for all students. Since 1993, SBEF has raised more than $7.5 million and distributed throughout the district for programs such as math manipulatives for pre-K to after-school tutoring programs for all ages. The Foundation's board and staff continuously look for ways to expand the diversity and funding for education enriching programs. Ideally, we would like to fund every grant and scholarship application submitted for consideration. And we would like to continue to identify, fund, and expand pilot programs that enhance students' educational experiences. Toward that goal, we want to increase community participation in foundation activities, both as donors and volunteers. We're also building a permanent endowment called Fund for the Future, which will provide a perpetual source of funding for classroom programs and district-wide initiatives well into the future. Spring Branch ISD has maintained its position as a high-performing public school district due to the support of generations of former students who have returned to the area to raise their own children. They want their children and grandchildren to benefit from the legacy of learning the district has successfully maintained. The Foundation's community-wide support can be traced to that generational commitment. With broad economic and ethnic diversity within the community, the Foundation has created and maintained funding for programs that benefit every student in the district. The keys to the Foundation's success are the diversity, commitment, and enthusiasm of its volunteer board membership, the effectiveness of its organizational structure, the careful stewardship of its resources, and the widespread support of the community. Every program and every grant are evaluated for their value. All of this is possible because of thoughtful and creative leadership by community members who are devoted to perpetuating the legacy of a high-quality education which prepares our children to become tomorrow's leaders. The board keeps a close eye on the funding raised through special events and donations. It monitors grants, both for their effectiveness and the number of students they impact. It questions whether more students are applying for and receiving scholarships based on increased fundraising and better communication. But the best measures of success are the notes from a first-grade classroom thanking us for stocking a class library, the smile of a graduating senior with a college scholarship, or the excitement of students who visit the Museum of Fine Arts for the first time. There is a misconception that Spring Branch ISD is a homogeneous, wealthy district. In reality, more than 57% of our students are economically disadvantaged, and 70% represent diverse ethnic groups. Another misconception is that the property wealth of the district affords greater per-student resources than other districts in the area. However, under current public school finance formulas, the district does not retain the financial benefits of tax payments by its residents. The Foundation plays an important role in the continued success of the district and must make the case to district residents that their donations are necessary to that success. It would be easy to use numbers to highlight our accomplishments. The funds raised, the increased number of donors, or the number of grants funded for classrooms and campuses. We're excited about all of those numbers, but let's put a face on just 3 examples. Our fundraising events have become community festivals anticipated by kids and adults. Our employee campaign uses specified donations from staff members to fund scholarships for every child of an SBISD employee who graduates from a district high school. The foundation provided seed money for the district's award-winning Springboard Mentoring Program that matches more than 600 adults with at-risk students on 31 campuses. People think board membership and participation is limited to certain community leaders. However, the SBEF board is inclusive and welcomes parents and community members from all across the district who are committed to quality education and want to make a difference in the lives of our students. Also, people think the foundation relies on annual special events as its primary source of funding. But while the community anticipates and supports our community fundraising events, we rely on a variety of funding sources, such as designated gifts and private donations. In funding educational enrichment programs, the sky is the limit. Spring Branch ISD is blessed with creative teachers, staff, and volunteers who dream big. We would love to expand the number and depth of grants, more community gardens or weatherbug stations for science classes, more leadership and after-school tutoring programs, more travel programs for the history projects. The possibilities are endless. We could fund additional and more substantial district-wide initiatives, whether it's seed money to start a program or multi-year funding for long-term programs. Spring Branch ISD aims to double the number of students who graduate and go on to earn a technical certificate, a 2-year degree, or a 4-year degree. We can help them do that. We can help the district reach that goal by helping to offset expenses for dual credit classes and increasing the number of scholarships we award. We can expand our funding for programs like Operation Graduation, a 6-week program for students at risk of not graduating, and College Prep, which prepares seniors to successfully navigate their freshman year of college.